from the second city of Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw. This one caught by DJ Chark. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. The play fake. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's to the right side. Take it in by Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. We'll try the right side this time. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago. Taylor looking to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
To throw is Taylor. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now, Taylor. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, faking the give. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 32 yards. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Bears' 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Minnesota.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Cobb. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. There's a third down and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Taylor. This one complete to Dorsett. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First and 10.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing, Taylor. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw is Taylor. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Taylor. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 3. Oh! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. From the 33. Here's second and 1. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Chicago. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and result in a nice touchdown.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Ready? It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down. Now a give up the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
Third and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff running right. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 22-yard
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
To throw is Taylor. Quick throw, taken in, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Taylor looking to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now, Taylor. Tracked down. That ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Liking 18.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up. Check. Hurt.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. He'll drop to throw. Someone there. He's got Ertz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll throw here on third and short. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Throwing, Taylor. Thrust to his right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big play on fourth down. 39 yards.
Down and goal to go.
19. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Oh, there's a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. catch. Big gainer of 23. Throwing now from the gun. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one complete to Dorsett. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Taylor. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd, they need 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he is out of bounds. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw is Taylor. Forced out wide. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain. 3rd down. 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Taylor. Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Bears call out their field goal team. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
It's first down, and they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Moving to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late develop.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Now a give on the ground, and he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground, about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. Now, Taylor. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. to the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Panther Street. Panther Street. Panther 60. Panthers on the team.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. So this one in the win column for the Bears. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.